Duncan does it all. Duncan is a very lively engine. He likes to do important jobs, and he always likes to be busy. One afternoon, Duncan arrived at the wharf. He had to collect freight cars of straw. More loads of straw, he wished. Duncan was fed up. What's the matter? Tooted Thomas. I've been doing the same job all day long, grumbled Duncan, collecting silly straw and taking it up to the farms in the hills. I want to do something more exciting. Just then, Rusty puffed in with freight cars of slate. He looked tired. Hello, he wished warily. I have so many jobs to do today. I'm all puffed out. What sort of jobs? Asked Duncan. Well, next I have to pick up some sightseers and show them the ruined castle, chuffed Rusty. Well, that sounds more exciting than delivering straw, Duncan tooted. I'll take your passengers for you. All right, Rusty whistled. But only if you have time and can do a good job. I have plenty of time, snorted Duncan. This is an exciting job. Duncan left his freight cars of straw and he puffed off to pick up the passengers. Duncan had collected Rusty's passengers, and soon he was chuffing cheerfully through the beautiful countryside. Look at the sights! Look at the sights! His wheels clickety-clacked along the tracks. Duncan was enjoying his new job. The sightseers were very happy to see all the wonderful sights. This is much more exciting than delivering straw, Duncan wished happily. I'd be happy to do this job all day long. On the way across the lake, the sightseers got out to take some photographs. Duncan had to wait for them. He wished he had something to do to pass the time. Just then, Skarloey puffed up. He was pulling freight cars of logs from the sawmill. Flatten my funnel, he whooshed. These cars are heavy. I hope I'm not too late for my next job. What is your next job? Duncan asked his friend. I have to collect sheep from the farm, puffed Skarloey, and take them to market. That sounds more exciting than waiting here, Duncan tooted. I'll take the sheep to market for you. Thank you, steamed Skarloey, but only if you have the time and can do a good job. I have plenty of time, chuffed Duncan. This was an exciting job. And he puffed off to collect the sheep. The sightseers were very surprised to be left behind. At the farm, Duncan coupled up to the cars of sheep. Oh, this is a wonderful job, he whistled excitedly. Listen to that baaing. Then Duncan puffed off to market. Duncan clickety-clacked through the countryside with his sheep. This is much more exciting than pulling sightseers, he hooted. Up the track, Sir Handel was at the water tower. What are you doing today? Puffed Duncan. Mr. Percival needs me for a very special job, wished Sir Handel grandly. What job? Puffed Duncan. I have to collect a carousel from the transfer yard, Sir Handel chuffed. Duncan's boiler bubbled. That sounds more exciting than delivering sheep, he wished. I'll do it for you. And before Sir Handel could say anything, Duncan raced away to the transfer yards. Duncan arrived at the transfer yards. He was feeling very pleased with himself. He had had such an exciting day. Then he saw Mr. Percival. He was talking to Rusty and Skarloey. He was very cross. The farmer has just telephoned, said Mr. Percival sternly. His straw hasn't been delivered. There are sightseers in his field, and his sheep haven't arrived at market. Bust me buffers, Duncan gasped. I promised my friends I'd do a good job, he wished, but I haven't. And now his friends were in trouble. It's all my fault, sir, puffed Duncan. I wanted to do an exciting job, so I asked Rusty and Skarloey if I could do their jobs, but I didn't finish them properly. You haven't done your own job either, Duncan, said Mr. Percival sharply. Duncan knew he was right. I'll go back and deliver my straw straight away, he wished sadly, and this time I'll finish the job. At the wharf, Duncan coupled up to his freight cars. Thomas was surprised. I thought you wanted to do something exciting, he tooted. I did, wished Duncan. Now I want to deliver the straw to the farm. It's a very important job. And he puffed quickly away. Duncan met Rusty at the lake. Do you want to help take my sightseers to the forest? Hooted Rusty. No, thank you, chuffed Duncan. I'm enjoying doing my own job. Skarloey was unloading the sheep at market. Next, I have to collect some cows, he whistled. Do you want to help? No, thank you, chuffed Duncan. Delivering my straw is just as exciting. When Duncan arrived at the farm, the farmer was pleased to see him. That made Duncan feel very happy. He had finished his job properly, and he had been a really useful engine.